Hi guys, in this episode of ADK, I'm gonna be reacting to two music videos by the boy group AB6IX. And the reason why I'm reacting to two music videos is because it's been a while since I've reacted to them, and they have actually released at least like one comeback, aka one music video. So that's the music video that I'm gonna be checking out, in addition to the current one, with the two music videos being Cherry and 123. Although I do want to ask the question for their most recent comeback 123. It says that it's a performance music video, so is there going to be like another music video or something? Because sometimes they might release like a performance music, groups might release a performance music video before the actual music video later on. And the thing that I use to track whenever there are comebacks doesn't necessarily list the music video date release itself, but rather the release of the album. So yeah, I'm curious about that, because if this is not the actual music video for the title track, well, I obviously will have to react to that one as well. But yeah, I'm hoping that between these two songs I'm gonna get at least one song that I enjoy, because I don't know if you guys know, maybe you've watched my previous reactions to them or not, but they're not my favorite group. Let's go with that. I don't hate them, I don't think their music is bad, it's just that they do not really hit it for me much at all. There is though at least one song of theirs, that being the song The Answer, that I do really enjoy, but by and large most of their music just doesn't do it for me. So hopefully we are going to get at least one song out of these two that I do genuinely really like. So I guess let's just get into it and find out in 3, 2, 1. Okay, this one is starting off pretty catchy. Okay, I definitely think this song is catchier than their average song for sure, because I am kind of into it already. But I'm not sure whether I like it more than The Answer. I feel like it's definitely gonna be up there though. Okay, I really like the pre-chorus and the chorus for sure. At least I find them catchy, I guess is a better way to say it. There's definitely parts of this song that are genuinely really catchy, even for me. And I do like those parts of this song. Okay, this one was honestly not that bad at all. On average, AB6IX, like I said before, it doesn't really do it for me. Not because they're bad, but for whatever reason, just the style of music that they're going for just is not particularly catchy for me. I've had the same kind of issue with other groups like The Boys, Six, as well. And the best way I can describe it is just that I just find it impossible to kind of get attached to those songs. It's impossible for those songs to kind of hook me in. Some of their songs, though, like this one, do manage to kind of break through that barrier and does hook me in some ways. And yeah, I don't like this song more than The Answer, for sure. I still think that is their catchiest song for me, but I actually find it catchy. I actually enjoyed it genuinely quite a lot. And we're still gonna get a second listen before I say my final thoughts, so there's a possibility that the song is gonna grow on me even more, but I still feel like The Answer is gonna be my favorite, is gonna stay my favorite song of theirs, even after this song. There's still a possibility that maybe 1 to 3 is going to be really good, and it's gonna beat The Answer, but I still think it's kind of unlikely. But yeah, let's go into Cherry one more time. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it definitely starts off pretty catchy. I like this guy's vocals in the way he sounds. He really makes the song engaging. I think his name was Dehui or something. He definitely has a recognizable face, so I remember him even from back when he was in 101. Like, he definitely stands out. Oh yeah, it's definitely better on second listen even. Yeah, this is for sure their second best song. Honestly, it is getting pretty close to The Answer for me. That chorus is really growing on me already. I'm surprised the rapper has actually quite a lot of parts, and all of them are actually pretty long. He has like 3 verses to himself. This guy looks so good with those clothes. I'm pretty sure his name is like Dakwi. Yeah, his name has gotta be Dakwi. I don't know if that is how you pronounce it, but that is his name, I'm pretty sure. Now that I'm looking at the thumbnail for the next music video. Okay, so overall, I actually enjoyed this one quite a lot. In terms of a rating, I feel like I'm gonna give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. And that is like a genuine 8.5 out of 10. I actually like this one, and there's a very big possibility that I might actually end up listening to it because of how infectious the chorus actually is. Like, it's really, really catchy, and it grows on you a lot. I love that. I love how much it grows on you, honestly. But I don't know whether I'm gonna end up more in love with this than The Answer, because I feel like The Answer, for whatever reason, it's just such a kind of like an enigma for me. Because it kind of surprised me by how much I enjoyed it, and there's a certain weird feeling that it gives me that I really like, that I don't really get from this song. But on the other hand, this song feels like more sophisticated, like higher quality, so I don't know. I can't tell you right now really whether it's gonna end up being better at the end of the day or not, but I definitely like this one quite a lot. And I hope I'm gonna like the next one, so I guess let's just get into the next song, 1, 2, 3, and see whether I'm gonna like it a lot in 3, 2, 1. Okay, this one already too starts pretty catchy. There's definitely some interesting and catchy choices in the song already, but it's too early to tell whether I'll like it or not. Okay, I honestly kinda like it. When did I become an AB6IX fan? What the hell? I guess that's 2022 for you. I've become a fan of pretty much everybody. I don't think that Cherry was a little bit catchier though, but actually I like this one genuinely. Like, the chorus is really catchy. What is with 2022 and choruses? Why are so many, pretty much all the choruses this year so good? Honestly, this song might be even better than Cherry overall. Like, the quality of it feels even higher. It definitely feels that it also feels a little bit more serious. Gotta say though, that set or that location that they've chose for this really does not fit with the vibe of the music video. Going to a rundown building like that and doing something like this for a song that is not hard-hitting or grungy in any way, it's just a bad choice, and more often than not, it's not gonna work. Like, with this kind of song, to me, it feels more soft and kind of fashionable, so they should have gone for something that kind of feels like that instead of just a rundown building with just a bunch of projectors in the back. And I know that this is like a performance music video, so of course they don't really have the means to do something like that for a performance music video, but then don't just build a small set. Don't go in a fucking rundown building for a song that does not fit the vibe of going to a rundown building, you know? But yeah, overall, I actually enjoy this one a lot as well. Like, I don't know why, but I'm actually genuinely into both of these songs. I feel like there's a big possibility that I'm actually going to genuinely listen to them. And I don't know why I'm like that this year. I'm so into songs that usually, like, in the last, like, 3 years, I wouldn't have checked out a song like this. I wouldn't have listened to a song like this a second time at all. Not because they're bad songs or anything, but just because this feels kind of very much out of the type of K-pop that I listen to, which is, like I've mentioned many times, hard-hitting and rap-heavy kind of songs, not something like this. But this year, every single song that I've listened to has had an amazing chorus. Even if it's not something that I usually listen to, the choruses have been so damn catchy. Like, so far, we haven't had a bad chorus, in my opinion. Even if there has been at least 2 songs which I felt that they are kind of uninteresting to me, the choruses were still good on those 2 songs, you know? So, it's kind of interesting. But then there's even the song Cherry, which was very much released last year, and yet I still love that one as well. So, I'm starting to think that the change that I'm experiencing with K-pop music in 2022 is definitely more from me rather than from the songs themselves. Although there might be also a change there as well. But yeah, I like both of these songs. I like Cherry and I like this one as well. And we are going to be listening to it a second time as we do pretty much every time. So let's get into it again in 3, 2, 1. And I love how right off the bat I can feel that it's gonna be a catchy song. Man, I feel like I would be even all over this song if I could understand what exactly they were singing. Because I think that's the reason why I love these 2 songs so much. Because the vibe that they have is exactly the kind of vibe I look for in songs in English. And I don't think I actually praise this group for their dancing, but it's also really infectious and really good as well. I honestly might like this one even more than the last one. Maybe even more than The Answer, actually. At this point, I feel like my love for The Answer has translated more into nostalgia rather than the love for the song itself. So I feel like I might like these 2 songs genuinely because they're better. I really like the vibes of this song. Honestly, I feel like for this final part of the song, they should have just kept it dark like this. I feel like that would have benefited the song a lot. Because I think the rundownness of the building that they're in takes away from the vibe of the song. For such a beautiful and I don't know, fashionable song, being this kind of rundown building just doesn't fit. Okay, I love this. Like I already said, I genuinely kind of love this. I don't know what's with me this year, but I'm happy that I'm enjoying so many different kinds of songs. Like I haven't enjoyed in a way that I haven't enjoyed them before, you know. And in terms of a rating for this song, I'm honestly genuinely going to give it a higher rating than Cherry. I'm going to give this one an 8.9 out of 10. I think it's a really catchy song. I think the choreo is great. I love the vibe of the song. The music video, while obviously like a lower budget music video because it's a performance music video, it was also still pretty cool as well. I like the kind of concept of separating the music video in like 3 stages or whatever it was. That was kind of really fun. Like I said, my only issue with it is at the end there where they're done singing that rundown building. I just don't think that fits. But overall, it's really fine. And for the song itself, I feel like this song feels more polished and a little bit more sophisticated. Maybe because it feels a little bit more serious than Cherry, which is very happy-go-lucky and playful compared to this. Even though neither of those two are like super serious or anything, they're just... This one is a little bit more serious than the other one, and I feel like that's why it feels more sophisticated to me. But yeah, I enjoyed both of these songs a lot. Like, genuinely a lot. I did not expect to enjoy these songs. If I'm gonna be honest, at all. I did not expect to enjoy them at all, given my track record with this group. But I'm glad I did, because it not only makes for a better video, but it's good songs. More good songs getting added to my playlist, and who wouldn't want that, you know? But yeah, what did you guys think about these two songs? Comment down below and let's have a discussion about it. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 2 patrons on Patreon, Omar Britman and Deadpool. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me and have continued to support me for such a long time. I hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And now, before we end this video, I just want to talk about something to you guys very quickly, which some of you may or may have not noticed before or know about me, that being the fact that I am trans. And yes, this may come as shocking to some of you because I don't really flaunt it that much on my channel, or at least I feel like I don't. Outside of like my K-pop reactions, which is where I feel like the most comfortable being myself like this. And yeah, I am in fact trans. I'm not necessarily full-on male to female, but I heavily want to transition to being pretty female. I do consider myself more non-binary though, or maybe gender fluid would be the best descriptor as well, because I do have occasional moments where I feel fine being like just a normal guy, but most of the time, like right now, I do feel very dysphoric. And that's why I'm asking you guys for any help that you can give me, because my situation right now, I don't really see any way outside of you guys' help. Because, and this is gonna be kept short and concise, I live with my parents. They're never going to accept me as a trans person. They just never will.
And as a matter of fact, back when I started the YouTube channel, I was actually kind of slightly starting my transition back then, with like starting to grow out my hair. I even got to DIY HRT, but because my parents started noticing certain things, like my behavior had changed a lot and my clothes had changed a lot, I kind of had to stop doing that because they were constantly nagging me about cutting my hair and just started to kind of be threatening in a certain way, and felt like they were ashamed of me and everything. And that kind of stress just tired me out to the point where I just gave up. But as dysphoria goes, it just doesn't go away, you know. I still feel like this, and in fact, it's somewhat been intensifying again recently, so I just wanted to share this with you guys. And again, I would really appreciate any amount of support you can give me in regards to this, because I just don't see any way out of this. Because even if I moved out of my parents' house and got myself a job and everything, that's just not gonna work for long-term planning, because once I transition, it's like I probably will not be able to get myself a job, because my country is very transphobic. Nobody gives a shit about LGBT people at all. So there's not even much I can do even in terms of transitioning here. So yeah, I don't know. I just would appreciate any amount of support you can give me, be it monetarily or in any way otherwise. And this is not about boosting my channel or anything, or guilt tripping you with my sob story. I just wanted to get this off my chest and make my subscribers aware of the situation that I am in, and that I would appreciate anything that you guys can help me out with. It would mean literally everything. Like, for example, a friend that I made after starting this YouTube channel, my good friend Yuri, has been helping me out a lot. And I genuinely might have not been here if it wasn't for him showing up and befriending me. So yeah, this just went a little bit longer than I intended, but I would just really appreciate anything you can support me with. That's kind of ultimately what I'm trying to say.
And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account, where you can pledge support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!